Hi everyone, it's Michelle. Welcome back. So today I thought I would do a tag video. I was tagged by the beautiful Cornelia at BabyCake390 to do the, I think it's called the TMI, Too Much Information tag. So I had a few extra minutes today. I thought I would film a quick video, and tag videos are usually pretty easy to do. I did watch her video, but I haven't sort of really thought about the questions. So I have my phone right here in front of me so I can read the questions and answer them for you. So, question number 1, what are you wearing? I have just a long sleeve gray t-shirt on and a pair of jeans. Number 2, have you ever been in love? Yes, and I still am. Number 3, have you ever had a terrible breakup? No, not for me personally. They have not been bad breakups. Number 4, how tall are you? I am a whopping 5'2". Number 5, how much do you weigh? So I don't talk about that. For those of you who watch my weight loss videos, I don't talk about what I weigh. I just think it's something you don't talk about. I am 8 pounds, slightly less than 8 pounds from where I want to be. 6, any tattoos? Yes. Number 7, any piercings? Only my ears. I did have I used to have 8 in the left ear and 5 in the right ear. And now I just have 1 in each ear. Number 8, OTP, which I can't remember. One true pair or something it was supposed to be, where you're supposed to talk about a couple that you think is like the perfect couple. That's a hard one. You know, I would say my mom and dad. If I think of one true pair, my parents have been together since they were 12 years old, and they are still together today. So if that's not one true pair, I don't know what is. Number 9, favorite TV show. I don't watch a lot of TV, so that's a hard one for me to answer. I will say there's a Showtime show called Shameless that my husband and I really like. Number 10, favorite bands. I am a rock and roll girl, so my favorite bands are all in the rock genre. And I have said it before, if someone asks me who my absolute favorite band is, it's always the same answer, it's AC/DC. Number 11, something you miss. Gosh, there's so many things that I miss. I miss the winters in Arizona. How about that? Favorite song? I don't know that I have a favorite song that I can think. If I have to pick my all-time favorite song, it is At Last by Etta James. That's my absolute favorite song. That is the song I walked down the aisle to at my wedding. How old are you? I am 47 years old. I will be 48 in May. What's your zodiac sign? I am a Taurus. And for anyone who knows me, that will not surprise them. A quality you look for in a partner. I want my partner to be loyal. Above all else, they must be loyal. A favorite quote. My favorite quote is, to thine own self be true. And some people take that the wrong way, but if you are not true to yourself, you'll never be happy, and you know, you can't live your life to make others happy. You'll never find your inner peace that way. Do you have a favorite actor? I don't know if I have a favorite actor. You know, I like George Clooney. I like his movies. He's funny in a lot of them, and he's a handsome guy. My favorite color. My favorite color is emerald green, actually. Loud music or soft music? It depends what I'm doing. If I'm driving or I'm working out, it's loud. But if I'm just sort of cleaning the house or hanging out, talking with someone, then it needs to be soft. Number 20, where do you go when you are sad? I don't know, home. I'm just home, you know. If it's warm outside, I'm outside on my in my backyard. I have we are blessed to live on a lake, so that would be where I go. How long does it take you to shower? 15 minutes. How long does it take you to get ready in the morning? Yeah, an hour, a good solid hour. Number 23, have you ever been in a physical fight? Yes. When I was younger, a lot younger, yes. Number 24, turn-ons. I like really funny people. People who can make me laugh. One of the things I love the most about my husband is that he's so funny. Turn-offs. I don't like greedy people. I also don't like people who gossip, talk about others. I think that it shows something about yourself if you need to talk about others. Blah, 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 blah. What's the reason you joined YouTube? Well, I originally just sort of joined YouTube to watch videos. I don't remember like how I found my first video, but you know, I think I was trying to figure out different ways to work with my hooded eyes, and so I started watching videos. So that's kind of why I joined YouTube. What are your fears? Oh, I have lots of them. I wouldn't even know where to start with that. I think, you know, losing loved ones is probably the thing I fear the most. Number 28, the last thing that made you cry. So it was recently, maybe in the last 10 days, when Natalie from Natalie075 talked about her cancer diagnosis. That made me sad enough to cry. Let's see, 29. The last time you said you loved someone, that would be this morning to my husband. The meaning behind your YouTube name, you know, it's just, when I joined YouTube, I really didn't think about it. I was looking at makeup stuff, so I used makeup and then my initials. The last book you read. I just finished reading a book on clean eating by Tosca. It's her new book. It's called The Start Here Diet. Maybe I'll talk about that in a video. A book you are currently reading. I am trying to read my way through The Fault in Our Stars, and I keep getting distracted. I just need to finish it. The last show you watched. Last night we watched Wheeler Dealers, which is a British TV show about cars. I told you, I don't watch much TV, and what I do is probably very odd to most people. The last person you talked to, that would be my husband this morning. The relationship between you and the person you last texted, my best friend. My favorite food. If chocolate is a food, then chocolate is my favorite food. Really. I love chocolate. I also love potatoes, though. A place you want to visit. I'm going to assume that means a place that I want to visit that I haven't been yet. And I would say Italy is somewhere I want to visit still. I haven't been there. I would love to travel to Greece. Hawaii. I haven't been to Hawaii yet. Love to go there. Do you have a crush? No, not really. If I do, I would say it's Alberto from GA Face Designer, I think is his Instagram name. He's just the cutest thing ever, really. The last time you kissed someone, that would be this morning, and that would be my husband. I keep losing my place. Number 41, the last time you were insulted. Pretty much every time I put a video up, right? People write things, I find them insulting. Otherwise in my life, I don't really associate with people who would insult me, so favorite flavor of sweet. Well, chocolate. I love chocolate. I also love strawberry though, so those would be my two. What instruments do you play? Well, I played the flute when I was younger. I also played the piano. I haven't played the flute in a very long time. I can still play the piano. Your favorite piece of jewelry? That would be my wedding ring, and I don't have it on, or I would show you, but it actually doesn't fit. I have to wear it on my middle finger, so I need to take that in and have it sized so I can wear it on my ring finger again. It's just finally gotten to be to the point where I'm afraid I'm going to lose it, so I either don't wear it or I wear it on my middle finger, so that would be my favorite piece. The last sport you played? I'm not big into sports. It would either be, I'm trying to remember which was the last one. It would either be darts, which I think is a sport, or bocce ball, which it is a sport. We play a lot of bocce ball in the summertime. So the last song you sang, oh my goodness, it was this morning during my workout. There were so many of them that I sang. I don't remember what the last one was. I'm trying to think what came at the end. It was probably, I don't know, there's a lot of them on there. I think it probably ended with, you know, maybe a Guns N' Roses, Welcome to the Jungle maybe was the last one. And I always, when there's music playing, I'm always singing. I'm not a good singer, but I am always singing. Favorite chat up line? I don't know, I think that means like when you're trying to chat with someone who you don't know yet. I don't know that I have a favorite line. I think it's nice just to introduce yourself and maybe ask them what their name is and why they're there wherever you are. Have you ever used it? Yes, I guess I would have to say yes, I've used that. Last time you hung out with anyone? Well, I went to lunch with my best friend yesterday and we hung out, so. Who should answer these questions next? I'm going to tag a bunch of people rather than rattle them off. I'm going to tag people below because I know I'll forget people, but for sure I would want Tammy from Uppiesbeads59 to do it. I would want Sanni from Missmai27 to do it. I will list a bunch of people below because I think they're interesting questions. I think I got through all of them. Hopefully I didn't ramble too long for you guys. I did want to do the tag. I think it's really interesting questions. I love tag videos. You get to learn a little bit about people. These questions weren't too personal, so I felt like it was, you know, sort of a good tag to do. So that's it for today. I hope everybody's having a fantastic day, and I will talk to you all again soon.